Hello, friends and family. Thanks for coming back. I found this really funny thing. If I have the bow selected, it puts a really funny nose on me. It's the crosshair for the bow, but it looks really funny with my beard. Welcome back to Age of Engineering, guys. Today we are going to improve our tools, and we are going to enter the Age of Stone, or otherwise known as the Stone Age. And we're going to do that by collecting some cobblestone. In the meantime, I went ahead and farmed up some more worms, and I've been trying to get my food situation worked out, and so far it's sorted. Seeds are going to go over here, food's going to go over there for now. Our acacia tree has grown. It's beautiful, and now we know what the paddock looks like. Let's see what the wood actually looks like. So if I come in here, it's kind of like a, not quite reddish, but yeah, that could be cool. That could be cool. Still don't have, oh, that wasn't the paddock. That was the, what was that? Yeah, that was the paddock. Okay. And this here, the teak sapling. Not sure why this isn't growing. Also, I went ahead and put down, here we go, over here, 3 other of these just to see if they would grow. Not seeing the silver lime saplings grow at all yet. I haven't been doing a lot of time off camera at all, but I planted some more of these mineral trees because that dude, the blue is gonna be amazing. Went ahead and harvested some dark oak. Don't have any saplings, just left them over there. That's fine. But yeah, I'm excited to build our walls out of this stuff. It's gonna be beautiful. But anyway, okay, so let's take a look into the book here, the book of Tinkers, and let's go to tool materials. Okay, so right now we have wood. So wood is mining speed of 2, mining level stone, durability of 35. I can use this 35 times plus 15 plus 25. So overall, if I come into here, 75. Okay, I can use this thing 75 times. It's really slow. If we go to wood though, that changes from 35 to 120 for the pickaxe head, which is amazing. We could also do the binding with gives us an extra 5. If we come over to cactus though, we're looking at 210. Mining level iron, which is awesome. It's, same as stone. Prickly. I wonder if that hurts us. I've never tried that before. So the extra binding pattern here is 50. So all in all, cactus, as far as like the stats go, are pretty cool. I don't know what prickly does. I don't know if that hurts me when I use it. I think it does, which stinks. So I may not use that. Anyway, so let's go mining. We're not going to mine very far because I'll show you why. Let's just go ahead and go grab some cobblestone from this mound right here. We're just gonna go into the side of it. Maybe there's some wood or some. Yeah, let's go over here. I don't want to do too much. No, let's not go over here. Yeah, we'll just go over here. Okay. Let's pick up our first piece of stone. Okay, so that's going to enter the Stone Age. Okay, so if we come back into our guide here, the first thing you have noticed is that you can't smelt ores into ingots, and you can't smelt wood logs into charcoal. Okay, so this is going to be a big deal for us. We haven't needed anything like that yet, but that first sentence there is a big deal. You need to get a Tinker's Construct smeltery and a coke oven for that respectively. So in order to smelt ores to start with, we need a Tinker's Construct smeltery already, which is crazy. The next thing you want to do is you want to make a coke oven in order to make charcoal, which may or may not be necessary. I think it is going to be necessary, and it will also give us access to the treated logs, which are also very beautiful. Not quite a red, but they're kind of like this color right here, actually, the border of this, so it looks very engineering-ish, and it actually comes from the I want to say Age of Engineering, but if the what is it called? Engineer. This right here, Immersive Engineering. There you go. It comes from Immersive Engineering, which is a beautiful, beautiful mod. Okay. Before you go mining, though, it is recommended that you make a portal to the mining world. The portal needs to be at least 10 portal frames placed like a nether portal and activated with a mining multi-tool. Okay, so let's come in here. Let's do mining multi-tool. Okay, so this is going to be flint, stone pickaxe. So let's get, what is that? Oop, let's go sleep real quick. I absolutely do not want, I don't have any shelter right now just yet. So I do not want mobs spawning on me. Shelter is going to be something that I'll build in between, kind of like I have in the past, just building stuff off camera. So yeah, so let's see. I need five cobblestone, 1 flint, and some wood, which we already have the wood. And there's a bunch of gravel over there. So let's grab our 5 cobblestone here real quick. 2, 3. Alright, there's our 5. Okay. So let's come back in here. Now it's talking about a portal, right? A portal to some other world. So let's see. Aromal. Let's just type down aroma. Aroma. There we go. So there's our portal frame that we need. This is just stone, brick, and the mining tool. The mining multi-tool. So we're going to need, I like building our portals. Let's see, 1, 2, complete. So 3, 4, 5. I like to build it 14. So what's 14 plus 5? Oh man, my cousin Logan's gonna be like, Uncle Steve, why do you keep quizzing me on math, Minecraft, buddy? It is good to know. So I've already passed it. It's 19. Okay, I'm just getting some extra stuff here. I want a furnace and just, you know, a little bit more. There we go. That should be plenty. I could grab some of this coal here. Grab it real quick. Nope, I didn't get it. Please don't be a hole there. Okay. So there's also some really beautiful blocks in here to kind of go along with. Woo! Glad I didn't step forward there. To go along with my my blue and dark oak that I'm really excited about. There is abyssal stone, which you can find around lava. Kind of the deeper depths of. There is a block under there. Sweet. The deeper depths of the mining levels. There's also something called this right here, alabaster. Look how this stuff is beautiful. And you can turn 4 of these into bricks, just like you can with the abyssal stone. And so it comes with this beautiful white. Check this out, guys. Look how beautiful this is. Isn't that amazing? Alabaster. Yeah, good to know. Okay. So we are going to take what we have now, and I think we should go get some food. Hungry. Don't want, cause he'll get hangry when he's hungry. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Okay, so I want to cook up these potatoes. Potatoes are fantastic food. But I also want to get animal farms, right? Because I think animal food is pretty great. So let's make our our furnace. I like to stick my furnace on top of my pattern chest. I don't need to ever access my pattern chest. I can just do it right here. And also, actually additions lets you turn your coal into tiny coal. It's equivalent, right? So if you take, what's 8 times 2? 16, right? So 200, 1600. It's exactly the same. But what it does is instead of burning the entire piece of coal, you put a piece of coal in here, it's going to burn the whole thing, right? I don't want that. I want, oh, you know what? I'm going to need, yeah, I got the perfect amount. Okay, so we're going to smelt all these here. And the cool part is one of these tiny coal is equivalent to one process of smelting this. Smelting food, smelting cobblestone. You'll see that this will disappear right as this is done. See that? How that's 1 to 1? So now I just put 19 of these tiny coal. This helps us save a lot. We won't be wasteful at all. 0% waste, which is fantastic. We want that for sure. I have 2 actual editions of books now. That's amazing. Okay, so we're gonna save these because we're gonna need that for our multi-tool. Let's actually make our our multi-tool now. So okay, and let's go grab some of this gravel over here. We're gonna need a lot of gravel, guys. Like probably not quite 3 stacks, maybe 2.5 stacks of gravel. Flint is also another tool you can use. It's tool material for tinker stuff that's actually pretty good. It's better than stone for sure. And it's I don't think it's as good as cactus, but then again, you know, cactus I think is gonna hurt us. So we might use cactus for something else, like maybe over here. But then as far as tools go, the next thing up would be, let's see, I think iron is what we're going to have to go for next. So of course we can't get iron. So let's go ahead and stick with, I'm going to try cactus. I'm going to see what that's like. I've got the sugarcane set up over here and the cactus set up over here. And I've got them set up so they don't really run into each other. If we can help it. I think I'm actually gonna need 2 of these for the pickaxe head. Maybe more. I'm not sure. Oops. It's not what I wanted. No, sir. I've never used cactus as a tool piece before, and I think prickly means it's going to periodically hurt us. But you never know until you try. Never know until you try. So let's try cactus prickly. Okay, so stick that on there, and now look at our durability over here. See how 75? It's going to jump up to 250. That's awesome. And then our repair pattern, our repair material is going to be cactus, which is kind of neat. So that's going to let us mine a lot. Now, as soon as this is done smelting up here, we're going to be able to make our portal to the mining area. Now, I got to find a good spot to put it, because I want to put it kind of next to our nether portal. Kind of, sort of, and I wouldn't mind if they were both underground, kind of, maybe not next to where we're going to be living. And I think this time, guys, you know how in Regrowth I decided I was going to build multiple buildings to kind of make like a city feel? While that's very cool, it does require me building lots of buildings. And I think what I'd like to go with, this might be a suitable... This is a very unsafe area, and I don't think mobs can cross that kind of area. I think they're going to drop down, and they'll not be able to come over here. Okay, great. So this will be a suitable spot for portals and stuff. So let's harvest this stuff here, and I think that's it. I think that's all the harvesting we're going to do. Okay. Now we should have our portal blocks cooking up here. Now they're just stone for now, and we're going to turn them into stone bricks, and then we're going to turn them into the portal blocks. It's kind of neat. Kind of neat. I like the idea of having my own little world. See, now we only need 14. Because I like to do the edges. Okay. So we're going to take our portal blocks. I don't know if I'm sure you saw how I did that. I just turned the blocks into bricks. And then I put the bricks in my crafting with the mining multi-tool. Yeah. Turns them into a portal. I don't know if that's exactly how they work. I've never used that mod before. So let's see. Oh wow. Hey look. There's a hole. These are really pretty. I think these are really, really pretty. Okay, so we're going to come up here. We're going to make this just like another portal. And I like to put the corners in. Personally, I think that looks pretty great. Okay, so now that didn't activate right away, right? You know how like with the end portal, you have to, or the nether portal, you have to use the flint and steel. Well, this one you have to use the mining multi-tool. Now we have the portal up. Okay, so now we can get into our mining world. It's going to be great. It's going to be beautiful. And then we got a message down here that says to go through the portal, you have to sneak into it. So I can walk in here, stand here all day long, nothing's going to happen. But the moment I hit sneak, which is the left shift, it generates a mining world for us. Now it generated us underground, which is okay. Kind of dangerous, bro. So we're going to have to protect ourselves here a little bit. Because we don't know what kind of crazies live down here, and we don't have torches yet. So I don't think anybody can get over top of that. Spiders can get underneath here, but that's fine. We'll deal with them. Okay, so let's come out. I know this is probably very dark, and I'm sorry. But let's come out a little bit, then we'll start going down here. And we'll start making our way down. Hopefully we'll run into some coal. Actually, what I should do is I should go back. I should come back in here. And I'll bet they can come through the back. Yeah. Okay. Man, there's that, There we go. Nope, it's still doing it. Stop it. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so that's going to be something, yeah, you guys are going to have to probably deal with in all my videos. Let's see. We can get tiny coal. Does tiny coal turn into... Can I use that for torches? Tiny torches. No, I don't think I want tiny torches. No, no thanks. So what you can do is to turn these back into coal. You just do a pattern like that, and that gives me 3. That'll be plenty. That will be plenty. Alright. I'm getting messages from work. Give me just a minute. Ooh, I'm back. I'm back. Let's go ahead and make some of these. They just want me to pick up shifts, and I want the shifts, so I was going to jump on those. I want to work. I like money. I like surviving. I don't like being homeless. All those things you get from a job. Good stuff. Okay, so we're coming back in here. Let's, so if I hit F7, this is like the old, you know how with light level overlay, it puts numbers on here? Well, this is different. This is something else that used to be in 1.7 that everybody really liked. That I don't know. Let's put that there. Yeah. We'll fill this up back here later. And we'll put you there. Sure. Actually, I don't want spiders to come in here. So... there. Now they can't come in. Yep. Trapped. Okay, sweet. So, what I'm going to probably do off camera, now that we're in the Stone Age, let me kind of tell you what the goal is for the Stone Age. We're probably going to spend several episodes in the Stone Age processing stuff and getting ready to go into the next age. So let me bring back up the guide here. As you read through this, we're going to make a Tinker Smeltery. We've already established that. And we're going to, with that, we're going to make an iron pickaxe, which is going to let us mine stuff a little bit better. And we'll definitely do all of that on camera for sure. And then we need a coke oven, which is going to require something called lava wood, which very cool. So yeah, once we have both a coke oven and the smeltery, that will allow us to create this thing over here, which is a hammer of some sort. I forget if there's like a special name for it, but forge hammer. Okay, so that's just 4 iron and then this treated stick that we'll get from, so the iron we'll be able to get from the smeltery, the Tinker Smeltery. The treated stick we'll be able to get from the coke oven. And the coke oven is actually pretty neat because it'll let us create something called coal coke. You've seen me do that in Regrowth. Coal coke has a significantly longer burn time, and it doesn't cost anything to make. Like we put our coal into the coke oven, and we get coal coke from it, and we get I forget the name of the stuff. Man, my memory's terrible all of a sudden. It always is when I'm recording. it lets us make the treated wood, which is another beautiful wood. So I'm gonna be doing some mining here off camera. I'll probably be watching some YouTube and while I mine. And yeah, we'll come back. Oop, that was not a very smart block to put there. I'll put that one there. Because I'm going to mine right underneath it. And yeah, so we'll get all this copper. We're going to need tons of copper, tons and tons and tons of it. Ooh, I wanted to show you something while I have you here. Okay. So once you find an ore, go ahead and hit R on there, and it will tell you, it'll bring up this world gen. I don't know where this comes from, but it is super awesome. Okay, so down here, this is your Y value. Okay, as I bring my cursor across, so this is Y value 63, this is Y value 127, this is Y value 0. Okay, so this is bedrock. So as we mine down, so our Y value is getting smaller and smaller and smaller, we're going to find copper at its most prevalent between 40 and 44, 45. Okay, so if we mine down to 43, for example, or even 40, probably 41, somewhere in there. Let's see, where are we at? 68 now. So if we kept mining down, you know, kind of like I'm doing now, and we mine down all the way to 40, yeah, 40 is probably good. Then, you know, I can branch off and create a branch mine specifically for copper. That's pretty neat. And we'll be able to find tons and tons and tons of copper at 44 because the rate is like 70%. You know, well, 0.7%. So it's actually not too bad. It's really, really abundant down there in that area. Whereas like something like iron would probably be a little deeper. Gold will be even deeper. And we're going to use that kind of as our guide for branch mining. So we're going to have our copper layer, we're going to have probably our gold layer, our diamond layer, stuff like that. We won't need diamonds for a while. Actually, as soon as I said that, I thought of a reason why we would need diamonds immediately. And it's not necessarily to get into the nether, it's to start ore doubling. We're going to need about 14 diamonds for the next age. And that's only because, you know, like I said, I've played this just a little bit. I only got to... I just activated the calculation age. So there's lots of playtime between all the ages. You know, it's not we're going to fly through the Stone Age here. There's some definitely some things we need to do. And one of those things is create a place to live. Because living on the top here is bad. But anyway, I'm going to do some mining off camera. Collect a bunch of stuff. We're going to, you know, and I haven't been prickled that I know of, that I haven't noticed anyway. And but yeah, I'm going to do some things off camera. We're going to collect some of the materials. I'm going to run around to the different water areas and collect the gravel and clay and sand. I'm going to probably grab about 3 stacks of each. Tons of sand. Should be tons of all this water that we've been by, all these rivers, should be tons of clay. And then, you know, gravel's kind of everywhere. And I have not visited this village up there yet, so we'll probably do that together. But anyway, I'm going to go collect all that stuff and be right back. Yeah. Well, I would like to give you an update. I haven't started building anything, but I have done a few things. So let me show you. I went around and collected all the gravel, sand, and clay. I did dig down. These guys sting me every time I run by them. Like I'm not coming to get you guys. Just relax. Just relax. I did dig down quite a ways in here, in one direction, and then that was bad. So I went that direction initially, and that was bad. So I'll show you why. So I come down here, and the first thing that I run into is this cave system, full of baddies. Came down here and then ran into this. And I'm not going to try and... I mean, I will definitely come back here later when I'm stronger. More stronger. Just really enunciating that g, stronger. No Russian in me at all that I know of. Anyway, so I decided to come this direction. And... Yeah, it's been working out a lot better. So I went ahead, where are we at? Here, right here. So this is 40. I went ahead and started branching off. This is going to be where I get my copper from. But the rest of it, going to go all the way down probably. Maybe pull up shy when I find gold. Iron, I think, is one of those things that can kind of be found wherever. Oh, wow, it peaks at 32. I did not know that. 2.5. They're at 34. Okay. We may branch off again at 34. That's fantastic to know. I did not know that. I've never seen the spawn algorithm histogram for iron before. I wonder if that's true in vanilla. Also, I did some things. I got tired. Like I said, I've played this before, and I got tired of individually chopping down every single piece of wood. So I went ahead and installed Vein Miner. If I doubt the mod author's ever going to see this video, but if he does, I apologize, dude. No offense to you. I kind of hope that there was an overlook on your site. I hope there wasn't like some sort of intention that you wanted to not have Vein Miner on your mod pack. Maybe you think it's overpowered. I'm sorry. Also did Fast Leaf Decay. I did both of those things for time purposes. And if I'm playing this outside of a video series, then sure, I don't need it. But since I am playing this for YouTube, for my audience, I figured I didn't want to spend a lot of time off camera or even on camera mining stuff one by one. I did not go into the configs. I did not turn it on to where I can mine out like an entire section of cobblestone. Specifically just to veins and trees. So that's just how it is by default. So I want to chop down some of these trees. I know what acacia looks like. I know what the cherry blossom looks like. And I think the cherry blossom saplings are kind of hard to find. But the acacia wood is kind of have like an orange to it. The paddock wood, fantastic. We got some more of those. That's good. I'm kind of concerned. I don't know what the sapling drop rate for all of these trees are. I kind of am thinking I shouldn't chop this down. But then, you know, what's the point of having it? So I'm going to chop it down. I don't think it drops saplings. Oh, it does. Fantastic. Good, good, good. I have never been so happy to be wrong. Okay, so what I'd like to do once I chop all these down, I'd like to go through and just lay them out side by side, kind of see what they all look like. That way I can kind of reference them later. Let's put all this away. We can keep saplings for each. If I have multiple, I don't. No, that acacia only dropped one, didn't it? Is that a butterfly? Dude, that's beautiful. Yeah, yeah. No, it did drop one. Okay, sweet. So we can stick that here. That way we can make more later. This one over here finally grew. The silver whatever Dealing Mawapi finally grew. The teak. This teak here finally grew. Ooh, that's kind of a gray. That's interesting. I'll plop you back down. Also very stingy with the saplings. Now these silver, whatever these are called, take forever to grow, but they only need one. Oh, lime wood. I don't know, I keep calling them silver. Lime wood. Teak, lime. We'll just grab one of these over here. That's fine. We'll do lime there, and then let's grab some of these guys. Right now I'm just eating carrots because I want to save. When I played this through the first time, I want to save. Oh, it doesn't work on these? Okay, well that's probably good. Probably for the best. But that stinks for harvesting later. You know? It's going to take me a minute to harvest it all. But the fast leaf decay should help. Give me some saplings. It'll be better than nothing. And then when I can speed up my axe, it'll be even better. With the Tinker's modifiers. Yeah. So as soon as I plop that out, it should disappear rather quickly. Great. Okay, so let's go set these all down. Um, you know, I probably won't put the saplings out, but all right, let's do. Yeah, let's do this one first. Okay, so mineral log. On top of the mineral log, we're gonna do the plank, which looks really cool. Lime wood we'll put there with that on top. Okay. Am I gonna run out of space? Teak is kind of neat. Kind of gray. Oh, we know what oak looks like. There's the acacia. It's kind of a reddish. I'm assuming the cherry's gonna be. Oh, it's not. I thought it would be even redder. More red. Yeah, it's like these should switch. This should go with this one. This one should go with that one. And then finally the pad oak, which is kind of pretty. It's kind of red. Maybe that's more cherry. But yeah. So that's the woods we have. Kind of neat. Oh, we got one more. We have one more. Listen to me. So it looks like to me dark oak and this teak would go really good together. That looks fantastic like I thought it would. Yeah, oh, maybe not. Anyway, so that's a color palette for us to kind of keep in mind. Let's put all our woods up here with their saplings. Yeah, we'll just kind of rearrange all that. So let's grab 2 stacks of each of these. And we're going to craft up our... bummer. Okay, well, we're going to craft up our grout. And we'll catch... Where did the rest of my stuff go? Did that just vanish into thin air? Here, let me relog. No. Oh, yeah, okay, good. There it is in my inventory. Was it there the whole time? Did I log out and not need to? Okay, so we have 4 of these, and I want to make 1 more. Actually, we're going to need more than that even. Here we go. And this right here will be all we need for the... for the Tinker Smeltery. There we go. I was gonna say I thought I grabbed some more. We can't make a hopper, but we can stick all this in here and kind of put it in here as we cook it. Another thing to keep in mind is that we only have 38 coal. I don't have any kind of looting on my pickaxe yet, and so finding coal and mining it is kind of a challenge. What I should do is I get this from... There we go. Where is this found? So this 7 to 27 is where that's mostly found. It's also pretty decent at 40, which is where, you know, it's more common at 40 than copper is. Copper's 0.7. And if we go down to, what was iron? Iron was like 50 something. So a little bit less so down there at iron level, but you know, you should be able to find quite a bit of it at 40. So that's cool. But yeah, we don't have a lot of this, and I don't have, the only other choice to burn stuff is with logs. So I want to show you guys kind of how to look at burn times and stuff like that. I don't know if you've ever looked at that before. Let me fill this back in. Just wanted a bunch of logs here. It's one thing I love about oak. You can just stick them right next to each other and they don't care. They'll grow. Okay. So, let's take a piece of coal. Okay, a piece of coal is definitely a lot of burn time, for sure. That's what it's designed for. We'll take these. Alright, and put that back. Okay, let's look at burn times. Okay, so we know that 20 ticks is 1 second, right? So this is this will burn for 10 seconds. This is 8 times that, so this will burn for you know, a minute and 20 seconds. This is, the stick is half of a tiny coal, so that'll burn for 5 seconds. This is 3 times that, so this will burn for 15 seconds. So this burns just a little bit longer than tiny coal, right? But the oak wood planks is exactly the same as the oak wood. So what we do is we come in here and we get 4 of these. And right now, wood is, so this is just slightly better than tiny coal. Not a lot better, but just slightly better. And right now, wood is more available to me than the coal. So what we're going to do is we're going to burn these with the planks. Yeah, so that's how we're going to do it. Just because, you know, normally I wouldn't care. Normally coal's coal, whatever. You can burn trees, you chop the trees down, stick them in a furnace, make charcoal. Well, since we can't do that, we have to be a little bit more picky with what we put in the furnace. And so that's what we're going to do. But yeah, man, I'm really excited about these accents. I'm thinking, while we're waiting for some of those to cook, I definitely won't wait for all of those to cook, but let's switch out these two real quick. I want to see what the gray looks like, that the teak looks like next to, yeah, I think that looks really, really good together, those three colors. And quite honestly, these 4 colors look really good together, probably minus the cherry. Interestingly enough, you'd probably be more likely to use these 2, that one, and then this is like a, I don't know what you'd use that for. The black in there's kind of weird. Yeah, I like that all these are very similar color. This is almost darker than that. The texture is really neat. I like it quite a bit. This is probably my favorite wooden texture. It's kind of got the slant to it. Looks great. Anyway, so what this is going to let us do, we can build the smelter. We have to build the smelter before we can make the other thing that we're trying to make. Remind myself what we're trying to make here. Coke oven. Because we need to make lava wood, and we can only get lava wood from the Tinker's smeltery. So I just wanted to give you guys kind of an update, kind of tell you what I've been doing, you know, just kind of working slowly towards getting stuff. This is kind of taking a while. I'll probably go, I got some stuff to do today, so I'll probably break here, go get some groceries, go work out, clean the house maybe a little bit, and then come back and work some more so that I can have a video up for you guys tomorrow. Anyway, yeah, not going to call it here yet, but I will be back. You're not going to see me do all those things. It'll be an instant later, like magic. Alright, so here's another update. I've kind of decided what to do with my design layout for my base. It's going to be up here. We're going to have like farms and stuff underneath. So we're going to designate these rooms, and we're going to rearrange kind of these little farms here underneath temporarily. And yeah, we're going to need to light it all up because we're about to cover it in a floor. So this will be the floor of the base, and we'll be able to go up and down from here. Yeah. So let's see. I don't know if anybody really appreciates the awesomeness that is andesite. Normally, in order to get a stone slab or a brick, you would need to spend coal or wood in normal circumstances to burn cobblestone back into stone. Well, you can just take andesite and make your stone slabs that way. And then you can take this and get some pretty nice looking polished, not quite stone, but I think it looks a little bit better than stone. And then here again, some andesite bricks that look pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line, I kind of want to do like the checkered pattern. It's going to look like a checkerboard. I realize that. So this is going to be the wall where these slabs are. The slabs are going to be the walls. And then we're going to bring the polished andesite along the border here on the outside. And you know, we may adjust these accordingly depending on how we want to customize each room. But this is going to be like the border. We may divide the room up with andesite, the polished andesite, just to make it a little bit less, you know, same patterny type thing. But I've gone through several pickaxes, but it's, you know, being that it's made out of cacti, it's really easy to repair. And I'm surprised at how much value cactus has versus stone. You would think a stone pickaxe would last longer than a cactus pickaxe. That's just bizarre to me, but whatever. Not gonna complain. It's a really easy renewable source. I don't have to use my cobblestone. Yeah, something like that. And then I also thought about maybe running a line through the middle here, maybe even not quite there. Let's do, let's go out to here. We'll go out to here, and then we'll bring it in like, man, I keep misclicking. Come here. Good. And then from there we can go in towards the middle. So let's see what that looks like. If I come to the middle here, I think this is the middle. Come over to, come out to, but that's gonna look weird. So what if we just stick with the coming out 2 instead of coming out 3 like I originally planned? Does that look, no, it looks pretty good. That looks alright. It's a cool pattern. I'm just gonna design this with you. Yeah, so we'll come over here, and we'll come over there. And we'll bring that in, and then we'll bring this over to the middle. And maybe in the middle we'll do a brick. No? I suppose if we're gonna do that though, we should change these out. And it'd be nice if this was like a different... No, that doesn't look bad. Yeah, kind of where the polished stone meets, we're going to replace that with the bricks. And that kind of gives us a little bit of a pattern breakup. That's kind of neat. I like that. I like that a lot. Come out 2, and then over, and then we'll just bring this back. There we go. Something like that. There you go. I think I dropped some down here, yeah. My resources are kind of limited at the moment, but I think this is going to look really good because what we're going to do is, like I said, we're going to put a checkered pattern in the floor to kind of give us some, well, not really color, but like something other than the stone look, you know? So let's grab some more of these. And then that's going to go here. Okay. It's going to come out 2. This is going to come out 2. I thought I'd just do this with you on camera. I thought you might appreciate that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the alabaster and basalt. We're going to kind of do like a pattern like this. I think that looks amazing. Yeah, so then, see, this would be white, 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 black. Okay. So then we'll just kind of keep that pattern. White, yeah. Just like that. I think white goes in the corners everywhere. Yep. Awesome. And then again, white here and white and black there. Does that actually look pretty good? Maybe I should finish it off and then kind of take a look. Now that I've set my, I've spent a lot of time mining this stuff, kind of feel bad not using it, but it does kind of look weird. I don't know. You'll have to tell me what you think and be honest. I guess the black and white checker is not, not necessarily an awesome look. And then we'll do color in the walls. So I was thinking about, like I said, maybe doing like a line of dark. Let's see if I can grab some up here. So dark oak, and we're gonna do the planks. And I haven't gotten out the chisel yet. There's a chisel mod in here, and I haven't done that yet. Maybe I should. So So we'll do something like this. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Could be terrible. Okay. A little bit of a brown mixed into it. That's not pretty. That's not cool. Brown and black can go together in some circumstances. If you say they don't, you're wrong. Because you look at fashion, for example, clothing fashion, and they do absolutely go together. So let's see if we can kind of break up this. Where would be a good spot for color in the floor? So what I was thinking about is just doing, you know, like something like this. You know, looking at that pattern from on the minimap looks really good. Actually, looks pretty cool. I think that blue looks fantastic. And of course, we'll have to add some, you know, stairs and yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep the pattern. I'm gonna keep the design. I think it's quirky and cool. That should bust out the. So I just don't have a lot of resources, and so what I was wanting to do is get something set up like a little like a building here, just something kind of to get into. That way I can, when I build my smeltery, goodness, I can actually build it on something instead of the ground. So it'd be nice if I went from the Stone Age, went from like the, you know, the Age of Kazeel to the Stone Age, and I actually had somewhere to live in the Stone Age. Yeah, I think that looks alright. You know, natural, like I said, naturally we'll add levels to this, and I don't know, but anyway, I think this is gonna work out. It looks weird, it looks bizarre, it looks different, but it's what I had in my head, and yeah, I'll work on it. It'll be a work in progress. It'll be a work in progress, but we're gonna do all the rooms like that. I'm thinking about having these side rooms for like power production. For the different rooms. In this first room will be kind of like non-powered things, kind of like the Tinker Smeltery and the Coke Oven, and maybe a little bit later the Blast Furnace and stuff like that. And then over here we'll have like the Industrial Craft. This will be the Industrial Age. So the first age we get into here will be the Industrial Age, and then we'll just kind of go from there. Maybe. I don't know how it's going to work out. It's real hard to divide things, but I kind of wanted to get a pattern going, like some sort of a shape and a base built. That way we can come up here when it's nighttime and still work on stuff and not have to really worry about being attacked by mobs. But anyway, I think that's going to be it for today's episode. Let me go double check if like, you know, like I have done in the past, if I get down there and take a look at the length of the video and it's not quite to my liking, I'll come back and we'll do some more things together. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next episode, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.